When the evening started, I thought it would be just another corporate party my wife dragged me to. She loved these events: loud music, fancy lights, and the attention of people who barely remembered each other's names. I went because she said it would look good if I showed up. I thought we would spend time together. I thought wrong. From the moment we arrived, my wife, Emily, disappeared into the crowd. I stood there like an accessory, something she had brought along just to fill the seat next to her. She barely introduced me to anyone. When she finally did, she used the same dry line every time: "Oh, that's just my husband." Just my husband. Like I was optional. But the moment that burned itself into my memory came later. Her boss, Richard, a man with too much ego and too little respect, approached our table with a smug smile. Emily lit up like he was some kind of celebrity. They talked, laughed, whispered. I tried to stay calm, thinking maybe it was work-related. But then, right in front of everyone, she moved closer to him. And then, with no shame, she casually lowered herself onto his lap, like it was the most normal thing in the world. The table went silent. Eyes turned to me. Whispers spread like wildfire. Emily didn't even look at me. In that moment, the humiliation hit me so hard I couldn't breathe. She knew exactly what she was doing. She wanted attention. She wanted to show off. She wanted to act like she still had power. But she didn't care what it did to me. Richard smirked, resting his arm across the back of her chair as if mocking territory. Emily laughed at some joke he made, ignoring the fact that her husband, her partner, was sitting right there, watching the respect drain from the room. I could have caused a scene. I could have yelled. But instead, I stood up, calmly picked up my coat, and walked out. Emily didn't chase me. She didn't even notice. When I got home, I sat alone in the quiet. The anger didn't hit first. Sadness did. How long had she been acting like this? How long had she stopped seeing me as her husband? Or maybe she never did at all. But sadness didn't stay for long. Something sharper replaced it: clarity. The next morning, I woke up with a steady mind. I gathered every document, every screenshot, every message I had suspected but ignored. I contacted HR. I contacted Richard's wife, someone I had never met but whose name I remembered from a Christmas card years ago. By noon, both of them knew. By evening, Richard's job was in danger. And Emily, well, she was suddenly calling me non-stop. "Why did you leave the party? Why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you talk to HR? Why did you involve his wife?" Her questions came one after another, but not a single one was, "Are you okay?" I didn't answer. When she finally came home, she looked shaken. "I didn't mean anything by it," she said, her voice trembling. "It was just fun." "You're overreacting." I didn't argue. I simply handed her a printed list: dates, times, screenshots, complaints from coworkers, and the HR notice confirming an investigation. Her face went pale. "You ruined everything," she whispered. "No," I said calmly. "You did." Over the next few weeks, everything unfolded without me lifting another finger. Richard's wife filed separation papers. HR launched a full inquiry. Emily's reputation collapsed among her own circle. Those same friends she tried to impress suddenly stopped inviting her anywhere. And me? I moved out quietly. No running after her. No begging. No second chances. Months later, she called me, crying. "I made a mistake. I miss you. Can we talk?" I had already rebuilt my life. New place, new peace, new confidence. I remembered the moment she humiliated me, the way she dismissed me, the way she sat laughing while the world watched me break. So I said the simplest truth. "Emily, I'm not going back to someone who didn't care if she hurt me in front of everyone." She started sobbing, but I ended the call. Not out of anger, out of freedom. Walking away wasn't revenge. It was healing. And nothing has felt better.